Now let me continue the discussion of antimycobacterial drugs by discussing the treatment of the atypical mycobacterial infections treatment, right? So let me discuss the treatment of atypical mycobacterial infections. Now, so if you see the treatment of atypical mycobacterial infections, there are certain drugs which are recommended for prophylaxis and there are certain drugs which are recommended for the treatment of atypical mycobacterial infections. Now, this particular atypical mycobacterial infections are very common in HIV affected individuals, right? And in those individuals who are affected with HIV and whose CD4 count, right, whose the CD4 count is less than, right, it is less than 50 per microliters, for them they are associated with atypical mycobacterial infections. Now, so what are those atypical mycobacterial infection is? Mainly it is Mycobacterium avium complex, right? The atypical mycobacterial infection which is associated is Mycobacterium right, Mycobacterium avium complex. Now, so for this particular organism, that is Mycobacterium avium complex, what is the drug which is recommended for prophylaxis? So, the drugs which are recommended for prophylaxis. The drugs which are recommended for prophylaxis, they include clarithromycin and as well as azithromycin. Okay, so clarithromycin and as well as azithromycin. Now, so these are the drugs for prophylaxis, right, to prevent the infection with the Mycobacterium avium complex. Now, coming to the treatment of MAC, right, coming to the treatment of Mycobacterium avium complex. Now, so if you see the treatment of Mycobacterium avium complex, that requires what is called as REC regimen. Right, this is what is called as REC regimen. This particular REC regimen, they include rifabutin plus ethambutol, right? REC regimen include rifabutin, ethambutol and as well as clarithromycin or azithromycin. Alright, clarithromycin or the azithromycin. Now, so this is what is your REC regimen in the treatment of Mycobacterium avium complex. Now, another important point is due to its long T-half, right? Due to its long T-half, you take azithromycin can be used as once weekly dose, whereas you take clarithromycin, it is not having long T-half. So this particular clarithromycin, it is used as once daily for the prophylaxis of MAC, right? For the prophylaxis of the MAC, we are using either clarithromycin or azithromycin. So this azithromycin, it is having longer T-half, right? It is having longer T-half. So that is the reason why azithromycin, you use this once per week, whereas you take clarithromycin, it is used once daily, right? It is used once daily. Next, now there are other drugs which are effective against the atypical mycobacteria, right? Now let me tell you what are those other drugs which are effective against the atypical mycobacteria. So if you take the other drugs, remember the other drugs which are effective against the atypical mycobacteria are the quinolones, right? They are quinolones. Now, what are the examples of this particular quinolones? They include ciprofloxacin, they include moxifloxacin, right? They include gatifloxacin, which is completely removed from India now, right? So ciprofloxacin, moxifloxacin, gatifloxacin, and as well as levofloxacin. So these are the quinolones which are effective against Mycobacterium avium complex infection. Now, apart from quinolones, the other drug which is useful is amikacin. Right? Apart from quinolones, the other drugs which are useful is the amikacin. So these are the treatment about the atypical mycobacterial infections. So in HIV affected individuals, the opportunistic infection is the atypical mycobacterial infection, that is Mycobacterium avium complex infection. And this is more common in individuals where the CD4 count is less than 50 per microliter. And the drugs which are used for prophylaxis for the treatment of MAC is the clarithromycin and as well as azithromycin. Azithromycin, it is having longer T-half, so it can be used once weekly, whereas clarithromycin, it is used once daily. And if you take the treatment of MAC, that includes the REC regimen, that is rifabutin, ethambutol, and as well as clarithromycin or azithromycin. And you take the other drugs, they include quinolones like ciprofloxacin, moxifloxacin, gatifloxacin or levofloxacin, and the other drug, that is amikacin. So this completes the treatment of atypical mycobacterial infections.